Hi there, Mouseketeers. Princess Minnie and John here, because, you know, he just has to be in all my pin opening videos now.
At least a few of them.
At least a few of them, but y'all love him so much. So I really wanted him to be involved too, because I think he's pretty okay. And anyway, if you're new here and you have no idea who I or John are, make sure to hit subscribe below, because I think you're going to want to hang out with us more. And if you are a returning viewer, hi there.
Hey everybody.
And make sure you're thinking about what you might want to comment down below, because you know I love talking to you guys. Today we're doing a totally villainous kinda... You want to hold up your box too, bud? Thank you. He doesn't get it. I don't know. He's not like... He doesn't know all my things yet.
I'm just a visitor to this channel.
He's a guest star. He doesn't have to work hard. He doesn't have to know his lines. Anyway.
I want to get paid.
But so we're having like a super villainy theme today, because we have two Tsum Tsum boxes and of villains, obviously. And we have one of the good versus evil packs, which I'm only missing a couple from here. So maybe you're going to bring me some good luck today.
It hasn't happened so far, but...
Yeah, we'll see. I also hope you bring me some good luck with these bad guys right here, because I only need... 2 more, I think, to complete the set.
Who do you need?
Well, I'll tell you. Oh. There are 9 options, and I'm going to show you guys, I'll tell you which ones I need, and then we'll get into opening this, and I think we have a pretty fun plan for you. Doesn't the front of this box just put you in a totally villainous mood? So our 9 options, I already have Genie Jafar, I have Ursula, but I would not mind getting an extra of her to trade with a friend. I actually need Dr. Facilier, I have Maleficent, I have Lady Tremaine, I have Maleficent as a dragon, I need Cruella, I have Hook, and I would really like to get the Evil Queen again, actually, because the first one I got of her was kind of dinged up. So I would really like today Dr. Facilier, Ursula, the Evil Queen, I couldn't think of her name for a second, and Cruella de Vil. That would be my perfect 4 today. And I just want to take a quick second to like shout us out, because we're wearing our Lightning McQueen / Cars Land sweatshirts that we got over the summer, and I'm like my Dynaco blue ears on, so big shout out if you like Cars as well, and if you get what I just said about my ear color, the Dynaco color. Cars Land is phenomenal.
Yeah, we love Cars Land.
I haven't been to Toy Story Land yet, but I can't imagine that it's as good as Cars Land.
Yeah, we like Blasphemy, but Cars Land's the best.
Cars Land is the best. Alright, so maybe we're villains to some people for having that opinion.
Like,
some
how
people,
dare you?
I know. So they're like, we're just going to turn this video off right now. Alright, so let's get into this. What we're going to do is... we're gonna open these pins, and John's gonna judge them. Like, how bad were they? How much time should they serve, if any, for their crime? But I'm gonna try to defend these villains. I'm gonna try, because in the spirit of Halloween, I'm gonna try to see the world from their perspective. And we'll see if John agrees and gives them a lesser sentence because of it.
You got Captain Hook.
Oh man, I already had 2 Captain Hooks. I didn't need another Captain Hook. I am not very excited to defend him, to be quite honest. Alright, how about, we'll show them, but what is Captain Hook's crime that he's being accused of?
Alright, so I'm going to go with, as the judge here, reckless endangerment of a child.
Ooh, that's a good one.
15 counts.
15 counts, wow!
I mean, I don't, not all of the children have come forward, but enough of the children that we feel very comfortable with that number of counts. We're estimating roughly 75 years in prison for this.
75 years.
He's going to serve consecutive sentences.
Wait, to be fair, is this prison in Neverland where time seems to not really affect it, or is this real world, like London prison?
This is Neverland prison on Judge Smee.
I don't know if I need to defend him so much then, because yeah, he'll be bored for like 75 years, but he'll come out and still have plenty of time. Yeah, all the time in the world. I
guess also as the judge, we do have one extra charge. We're gonna go also attempted murder of Peter Pan.
Oh, that, you know what? That's absolutely, I bet there were people out there being like, he tries to murder him. So, alright, I am definitely going to show you guys. So here is Captain Hook, or Dr. Hook, as Disney Kitty's husband would say, which I just found hysterical. And he is looking pretty fabulous, I have to say. Judge John is ready to sentence him to 75 years in prison for 15 counts of child endangerment and 1 count of attempted murder. So let's see if I can get him to change his mind.
Oh, sorry, it has also been brought to the judge's attention that we should add 1 charge of animal cruelty as well.
Why?
For the crocodile he constantly hunts.
Okay, you know what, Judge? We need to throw out that charge because that crocodile ate his hand.
That is a crocodile's natural instinct. He can't help it.
Oh my, this judge is not going to listen to any arguments. So one argument I do want to make is that Peter Pan and the Lost Boys are constantly harassing poor Captain Hook. And if anything, he should get a lesser sentence because these are not true children. They are wild boys who really, in real life, if they were in a Neverland, would be grown men. So they've had enough time to learn from their mistakes. And I think, if anything, he should get a lesser sentence, if not charges completely dropped. Can you tell neither of us went to law school, though? Because...
Sustained.
Because these are not true children he's terrorizing, is all I'm saying. And they kind of deserve it.
Wow. First off, that was a much better argument than I was prepared to hear. They're kind of not children by the definition, are they? Or in Neverland, are they just always children?
That's the point. But they've lived there for like tons of years, right? What would you do? Would you sentence Captain Hook? So what do you think?
Guilty, but for a lesser sentence of 30 years.
All right, I think that was pretty good lawyering on my behalf, to be honest. All right, well, I'm not so happy to see you, but hopefully the next one will be one of the ones I need.
No. You were amazing.
Oh, thank you.
All right, we're gonna open this one, and we'll judge number 2. We have...
Yes, I'm so excited. Can I see her first, though?
Did you need her?
Yeah, well, kind of. So, guys, it's the Evil Queen, and if you've been watching my videos, last time I got her, she looked kind of bad. Like, she showed up okay on camera. Now she's looking like pure queenly perfection. So check that one off the list.
Nice.
I can actually just get rid of the other one or trade it to someone who doesn't really care if there was like an imperfection or something. I'm so happy, and I really want to defend her now. Let me show you her first, and then we will have Judge John come up with what she's being accused of and how long he's going to sentence. There she is. She is looking absolutely gorgeous. I love her color. I love how dramatic it is. Her crown is just so beautiful. And notice how, like, there's not that many details at all. There's no details on her crown because she wanted all the attention right here. The face. Because she's so beautiful. She didn't want anything to detract from her. Okay. Evil Queen. Mm-hmm. What say ye, Judge? What is she being accused of?
Her first charge, with a minimum sentence of 5 years, would be attempted murder of Snow White. Her second clear-cut charge would be dealing with hazardous chemicals to poison Snow White. Obviously, I don't think she had...
She's kind of running like a little meth lab.
Yeah, there's no way she has the...
Completely unregulated.
She doesn't have the permits for any of this. So I would say like that's her second charge, but that's a little like hit or miss. She only gets 2 years for that.
Oh, okay.
We're saying 7 years total.
7 years. First of all, that's not so bad, and also that's 1 year for each dwarf in the movie too.
Oh,
just
wow.
kind of funny.
Didn't even think about it.
Yeah. I wonder if that was like subconscious. Probably not. Okay. So I have like 2 arguments here. We'll see if you accept the first one. The first one, if you watch the show Bob's Burgers, I'm totally gonna steal it. They do a fairy tale trial of the Evil Queen, and they argue that the case should just be thrown out because the Evil Queen could never get a fair trial because her very name is the Evil Queen. Like, who is going to judge her fairly and be, what's that word?
Impartial.
Impartial, thank you. Her name's Evil Queen. Like, you're not really going to give her a fair trial, so will you just dismiss the charges, please?
Yes, I will.
Oh, good, because the second argument was that you're just a lowly judge and she's the queen and she was just gonna kill you.
Charges back on.
Oh, you're dead.
Because this judge cannot be intimidated.
You're dead. You're dead. You're gone. The huntsman is not gonna take mercy on you because you are a 30-year-old man and not a 14-year-old little girl.
Well,
so
it's good that we have
the judges is gone. The queen is free.
To be squished by a boulder.
No spoilers.
Oh, sorry. From the 30s.
Alright, let's open the third villain. Oh no! We can't keep playing because it's this darn Captain Hook again. Guys, I think this is my 4th Captain Hook. I am starting to like him less and less.
Oh, I can still judge him. Hold
Terrible fashion sense?
on. Hold on.
Can he be in the court of high crimes against fashion?
First off,
By the fashion police when he was arrested?
the judge wants to say that he looks fabulous in his hat.
He actually does,
He
I
does.
know.
So that's slander.
I'm gonna be on trial now for slander.
So Captain Hook is now his first and only charge is for wasting Princess Minnie's hard-earned money by continually being opened and set.
100 years in jail.
The judge thinks that's entirely reasonable, and he apparently has no defense attorney.
No, I'm not defending him. All right, sorry to be you, Captain Hook. All right, last one. It does not feel like the Evil Queen. I think it feels like one I might need.
It's cheating.
Oh wait, no. Oh, I think I have this one too.
She could
What do you
just
mean
open it.
cheating? I have it. I have it. I can't stop opening the same ones. I'm gonna have to just trade. I think I'm done buying this set. It doesn't like me. I'm just gonna start trading for it. Tell everybody who we got, John.
Got Lady Tremaine.
Lady Tremaine, Cinderella's stepmother. All right, I'm gonna show everybody and you think about what her charges are and how
Okay.
long you're going to sentence her.
Okay.
There she is, and I mean, look, again, a little nick. Now, I suppose this could have happened after the factory, but there is a little nick in her hair, and I do not think that the perfectly coiffed Lady Tremaine would appreciate that. Do you? I don't think so.
All right. So the judge wants to bring 2 charges against Lady Tremaine.
Oh, 2 charges. I'm interested.
The first is unlawful imprisonment.
Ooh, interesting. That's gonna be hard to defend.
We go with minimum sentence of 2 years.
Okay.
And,
she might be dead by then. She's pretty old looking.
And first of all, that's brutal. Second charge is gonna be identity theft because her and the stepsisters both try to claim that they were the person that left the shoe.
Okay.
So they try to steal Cinderella's identity. So I'm gonna give her I don't know, like 2 months for that.
Wow. So you don't think she's that bad of a villain, Judge?
She doesn't do that much. She's just kind of a mean mom.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could say like child abuse, right?
She makes her do chores. Like
I guess she's not the worst.
she just has favorites.
That's not a horrible point.
I'm saying I think the only crime she does is that she locks her in her bedroom
Yeah,
afterwards.
that's pretty bad.
That's the unlawful
That's pretty
imprisonment.
bad.
All the stuff prior to that is that she's a bad stepmom. There's no
That's
crime.
gonna be hard to defend because I was totally ready to defend like other charges, but that one has thrown this fake lawyer for a loop.
Here's the thing: we as the judge, we're right now willing to do a plea deal for 1 year, 8 months, and with good behavior, she's out in 9 months. That's really
The
reasonable.
only thing I'll say is if we could get that sentence reduced a little bit, Cinderella herself would plead for clemency for her stepmother and her stepsisters. So will you take the Princess Cinderella's plea for clemency into account? And maybe we could do 13 months.
All right, we'll do 13 months.
Look at Cinderella. Like, she's being so kind and she's not even here. I actually always thought it was total BS that Cinderella does stick up for, like, her stepfamily in the end because they were really awful to her. There's, like, no chance I would. But Cinderella's a much better person than I.
Aw,
All right.
I think you're great.
Thank you so much. So I could never get my hands on a Dr. Facilier and I could never get my hands on a Cruella, but I'm just gonna have to trade for them at this point because I think I'm officially done with the villain Tsum Tsums. Opening them.
Some of it might be my bad luck though, because I did not remember Dr. Facilier's crimes, so I've only seen it once.
I mean, he uses voodoo. Is
Voodoo's
that
not a crime.
I don't know.
I don't
I
remember.
can't remember either. I haven't seen. I mean, I guess he's trying to keep them as.
As frogs?
Frogs?
Definitely also not a crime.
And is he a con man?
That's a crime, but only if you can prove it.
All crimes are crimes if you can prove them.
I just mean, like, do you know who he's conning?
I don't know. I should see that again. Somebody down below, if you had to sentence Dr. Facilier, I think that should be the big question in this video.
Yep.
If you had to sentence any of these villains, pick a villain, any of them, even if they weren't in this box. You could pick Hades, you could pick Gaston, pick any villain. You be the judge. What would you sentence them for, and how long would you sentence them to? So I'm interested to see. All right, we have one more pin
I have one
pack.
question though. What's the point of sentencing Hades? He already lives in hell.
Well, I guess you could just like
He runs.
make him poof and like disappear. And he no longer gets to exist.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
It's rough.
I'm giving an option to the
Just
people.
like your option, complete destruction of him.
some of you might be that brutal. I don't know. All right, but right now we have the good versus evil pack, and there are a ton of characters in here, but I think I'm just gonna mention the ones that I don't have and would like to see.
Sounds good.
There are Scar and Simba, and I've opened this pack a few times, 3 times. I haven't opened either of them. And I need Hercules, speaking of. Okay. And I also would like to get Basil from the Great Mouse Detective because I traded for Ratigan in California.
Oh, cool.
So I have everybody else. There's Philip with Maleficent as a dragon. That's super cool, but I have them. I have Hades. I have an extra Eric, so I wouldn't mind getting an extra Ursula to maybe do a giveaway with that or something. I have gotten, John, I'm not kidding. I have opened a Jack Skellington in every one of these bags I've ever opened. Do you think that's gonna continue?
It's like the coal on Christmas. It's like he's just like ruining Christmas for you.
I know. And I have all the rest of them. So, guys, I just want you to send me your positive vibes and hope that Scar, Simba, Hercules, Basil, and Ursula are in here. Those would be my preferences.
Good luck.
Thank you. Good versus evil, I say we should pick if good or evil is going to win, meaning they have more pins in this bag, and then that's a competition between us. I'm actually going to let you pick. I'm going to let you pick. I do have one I would prefer.
I think it's been good.
Oh, I thought it was going to be good too. All right, well, I guess I get evil then. So I'm going to pick one, and then you can pick one.
Okay.
All right? Oh, wait, no, I picked evil. Great. Evil, it's Oogie Boogie. I'm going to show you him.
Oh, he looks cool.
I pulled him too. I already have plenty of Oogie Boogies, but that's what you get when you keep buying the same bags, right? So at least now I have an extra one to go with an extra Jack, and I can give that to somebody who really likes Nightmare Before Christmas. But so right now it is Evil 1, Good Nothing. Okay, and there is Oogie Boogie, and I will say I like the colors on this pin a lot, and I like when Oogie Boogie is portrayed as very green like this, as opposed to the very sandy color you sometimes see, because I think that's terrifying, and this is more fun Oogie Boogie. Are you ready to pull your own pin?
Yes.
Okay.
We gotta root for a good character.
I'm on Team Evil right now.
Oh, we got a great good character.
Simba! I'll take him. Oh, I'll take him. He's so cute, and it's so nice to see Simba as a grown-up cat than a kitten.
Yeah, actually stutter stepped. I was gonna like say Mufasa at first.
He does grow up to look a lot like his papa.
Yeah, he looks different, but like you just don't usually see Simba as an adult, so it's kind of a cool pin.
It is a really nice pin, actually, and I'm so excited to just get a new one. I hope Scar's in here to go with him, because Scar's actually one of our favorite villains, isn't he?
I love Scar.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna show everybody. Oh, this mane is magnificent. So here's Simba, and I really like how fierce he's looking in this. Like, I do believe he could save the day in this pin. The borders on these pins are typically very cool, and his is very basic and boring in my opinion, but that's okay because that means all the attention is right here on his gorgeous kitty cat face. Yeah, he's a kitty cat. Just a really big one. All right, we're all tied up.
Okay.
Good to evil, let's see. Oh no! I got somebody who just does not work at all for what I wanted. He's a good guy, so that's 1 point for John, and I already have an extra one, so I hope somebody out there is a big Eric fan. So very unlike Simba's border, this is like the best border in the set, I think, because it's Ursula's tentacle, and I think that's super cool. But one thing I've been meaning to tell you guys, I think, about this pin is, yeah, I feel like Ariel has always said like hair goals because she's those amazing bangs and fullness in her hair, but is Eric not man hair goals? Like, and he has the same exact bang in this picture that Ariel does, just black, obviously. So, like, what was up with the 80s? Big bangs, and just for men and women. It's so funny to me. They could get such volume in their hair back then. We can't today. We just can't. All right, so if this is a good guy, you just automatically have won.
And I was just thinking that. It's a big pin opener. Here we go. And it's a good guy. It's Herc.
Oh, all right, well, at least it's Hercules, so now I'm only 2 pins away from completing this set.
Oh, it's actually a really cool pin too, because his arm comes off the pin.
This is really good looking. I'm gonna like, comparing it, wow, it's so much better than on the bag. Oh, holy mackerel.
I like the edges, like the way it goes around, like it feels very Greek, which is really cool. So I think it's awesome.
Well, you've won. But I have to say, I'm super impressed by this pin. And if the last pin is Basil or Scar, I'm going to be really psyched because I'm that much closer to completing the set. I'm going to show them, though, Herc has clearly been hitting the gym.
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. How Hercules has so much time to work out, I'll never know. But I guess he doesn't have like a regular 9-to-5 job, right? And he doesn't have like Netflix and Hulu and YouTube videos to binge. I guess he has way more time than I would have thought. But isn't he looking phenomenal? His border, his background is really cool. And he has some pretty cool hair as well, just like Eric. All right, good has triumphed. Let's see if we can get one more baddie, and hopefully it'll be Scar. Thank you. Honestly, do you think it's gonna be Scar?
Oh, I really do. Oh.
No, but actually it is a baddie, and it is one I wanted. It's Miss Ursula, and she's looking pretty crazy.
It's actually a pretty good Ursula pin.
You think? I
Yeah.
do like it quite a bit. All right.
She has some pins that are like really unflattering of her.
Yeah.
This is like a middle of the road.
Yeah, it's not the best I've seen her look, but she doesn't look horrible.
No.
So here we have this evil sea witch, and my favorite part of this, other than the tentacle border, obviously, is her necklace. I've always liked Ursula's necklace. I think it's really cool, very iconic, and her hair is also doing some pretty cool things. So hair was extremely important in The Little Mermaid, I feel like. So overall, I would say my favorite pin of the video might have been the Evil Queen pin because I'd already had it, but it was damaged, so it's nice to just like get it fresh. But getting Simba and Herc was pretty cool too.
I was Captain Hook. I know we got 2 of them, but it was pretty fun to have you defend him. I thought
that was pretty fun.
Your defense was great.
Thank you. All right, I hope everybody out there is really enjoying your Halloween season. It's quickly coming to an end, but I've had just such a fun time at Vlogoween. The giveaway winners are going to be announced pretty soon, so if you have not yet entered the Hong Kong giveaway, make sure to check out that video so you can enter, and the winners are going to be announced on Halloween. So keep watching, make sure you're subscribed, give this video a thumbs up if you liked the pins or if you just think we're nuts and you like it, so you're kind of nuts. And I had so much fun today.
It was awesome.
Thanks for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you real soon.